Hello everyone. Today, we're going to work on another system simulation using Simscape. In this video, I'll start with the multi-body template. Let's take a look at the elements. You'll see a world frame, which represents the global reference frame in the model, a mechanism configuration, where you can specify the direction of gravitational force, and a rigid transform, which specifies and maintains a fixed spatial relationship between two frames during the simulation. I'll go with this example. A simple longitudinal dynamics model of a vehicle. U represents a driving force, while this opposing force represents drag. To model this system, I'll add a prismatic joint to model a connection, which constrains the relative motion between two frames to one translational degree of freedom. You can specify the parameters and state targets here. I'll adjust the damping in the internal mechanics. You can also specify the limits and actuation procedures. For this system, force will be used as an input. For the output, select velocity. Let's include the position as well. Now, connect the solid to the prismatic joint. In the rigid transform, select a standard rotation and set +y to 90 degrees. This transformation ensures that the moving direction of the solid aligns correctly with the prismatic joint's axis of motion, keeping the system dynamics consistent. The coordinate system will change accordingly, and the gravitational field will update based on this transformation. Now let's take a look inside the solid block. Select inertia and set it to point mass. This means that geometry isn't important unless you choose to define mass properties from geometry. You can also change its appearance here. Okay, let me connect these elements. Connect the scope to the output ports. Add the step function. And change the units in the converters. Input force as Newton. And the output position as a meter. And meter per second for velocity. Well, I'll set the simulation time to 120 seconds. Alright, go ahead. You will see the animation results in a Mechanics Explorer tab here. If you think the default brick solid doesn't look good, you can import a CAD file instead. Add a file solid block and import a CAD file, like this. That's it. This is a 3D model of a car. Let's check the simulation again. You'll see the car moving. You can also adjust the view settings here. Now, let's compare the results to the mathematical model. I forgot to show the results. As you can see, the vehicle accelerates and approaches a steady speed under a constant force input. Okay, now add the transfer function and adjust the parameters. The velocity matched as it should be. Let's see the position. You'll see the position increases over time, just as predicted. Actually, there's another way to model the system using block diagram. The equation of motion can be rearranged like this. Now I'll add a gain block, integrator, sum block, and set the signs as minus and plus. The state here is a second derivative, and it passes through 1 over m gain block. I'll add another gain block as c. Since it's passed through an integrator. So this one should be c over m times x dot. And add the input. Now, let's see. That's it. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or want to see a specific topic, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.